One of the first things you'll notice upon getting into the Hino trucks is the large stair-step entry and the wide door opening, making it real easy for passengers to get in and out of the trucks. They've also repositioned the grab handles a little bit for this year, and they're both located inside the cab as opposed to on the exterior to keep them free from rain and other things that could possibly cause people to slip getting in and out of the truck. When you get into the cab of the Hino trucks, one of the first things that you're going to notice, it's a very spacious cab. Lots of headroom, lots of stretch out room, and there's a standard 3-passenger seating arrangement. It's going to be optional in a lot of the competition out there. In terms of the features that you'll find inside the cab, you'll find that Hino has one of the most comprehensive arrays of overall standard equipment inside the cab of any of the manufacturers out there. Things like air conditioning. We have it standard across the board on every one of our trucks. If you look at some of the competition, you'll find that it is an option. In terms of our stereo systems, we have an AM/FM CD player standard equipment. If you look at the Freightliner products, you'll find that they typically only offer an AM/FM radio, and in terms of the international, they don't even offer a radio. Some of the other standard equipment that's great to point out is in terms of the seats, we offer a standard suspension seat on all of our trucks. And of course, when we get the air brake, air suspension set up, we also get an air suspended seat, which makes it a lot more comfortable for our drivers, especially on those long hauls. In terms of the dash layout, you'll find that everything is real easy to get to. It's ergonomically laid out. All the gauges are easily readable, and with the new driver information display, there's a plethora of information available at your fingertips. Some of the other key features to point out what are new for 2011 is we do have power mirrors, which are now integrated with the heated mirror option. The heated mirror switch is located below the climate control on the lower portion of the dashboard. As we talked about earlier, one of the things that they've integrated new for this year is up to 6 additional auxiliary switches, which makes it great for those particular utility and bodybuilding applications that are much more electronics intensive. A couple other things to point out. In terms of the cab, the visibility that we have in the Hino trucks is one of our greatest advantages out there. And if we look at our overall windshield and the visibility from the front of the truck, as well as our side windows, we have some of the best visibility out there. That, combined with our great maneuverability, makes these trucks some of the safest trucks out on the road. A couple other things to point out when you're in the cab: the tilt and telescopic steering wheel, standard across the board. And you'll definitely want to point out the new driver information display. It's an LCD readout, and there's quite a few new features that have been integrated into it. One of the things that you definitely want to point out is the DEF fluid meter on that readout, but there's also a variety of other gauges that you can access through the driver information display. In terms of some of the other creature comforts inside the truck, don't forget to mention the overhead storage bins, which have latches on them, the coat hook, which we added on a couple years ago, and things like the cup holders, which makes it a lot more convenient for people when they're driving around. Something that we added for 2011 when we changed the contour of the seat are the new articulating armrests. Make sure your customers know that in order to move the armrest down, you first have to move it up, and then you can adjust it in whatever location you'd like for maximum comfort. And last but not least, new for 2011, remote keyless entry from the factory on our Hino trucks. Just another easy to use feature that's great for our customers out there. And that's the 2011 Hino cab.